Greetings, gang. Happy Friday. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you've been taking good care of yourself. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hey, AV. Hey, Scott. Oh, good. Your notifications working. Hey, Chino. Hey, Tanaya. Hey, Gio. Y'all, I put this is a collective reading. I'm still a day off. I don't know what the heck's going on. Hey, CB. I'm thinking today was Thursday. I don't know what the heck. Um, But this is supposed to be a high priestess reading. I'm gonna fix it when we hang up. I don't know, y'all. I don't know why I thought today was Thursday or Sunday. No, I thought today was Sunday. Cause on Thursday it felt like Saturday to me. Lord, well we here, shit. Maybe it's supposed to be a collective reading. Hey HB3. But this is supposed to be, yeah, it's that fake ass holiday that threw me off. Thank you, Gio, for confirming. Yeah. Um. So yeah, this is a message to the high priestess. I will change the thumbnail and the title later. But you already know what time it is. We about to do a quick energy check in, see what's going on, and we are out of here. And I'm low key sleepy. Okay. So hopefully we can hang long, but if not, I'll see y'all later. I've been busy, super busy, so shit. Spirit like, girl, it's only you only one person, you need to get some rest. I'm gonna get some rest too. Alright. Now, I was getting a lot of freaking downloads today while I was preparing for the reading. So, it's gonna be sensitive. No, we ain't not doing no damn 3 hours. Fuck that. Um, so if these topics are sensitive to you, click off. Okay? Because we gotta go hard. We can't just be on some fluffy shit. Um, not tonight, Scott. Okay, now Spirit was showing me a voodoo doll. Um, Spirit was also showing me a photo of like a young girl. And the photo, hey Kenny 101. And the photo has a lot of writing and scribbling all over it. I'm seeing that. I'm seeing like I don't know if y'all remember back in the day when you would like take a picture and if you like scratched it, it would be like a yellow kind of weird like color that would penetrate through the photo. I'm seeing that. So this photo, somebody's had this photo for a long time, and it's like a lot of scribbling going on the photo. Particularly like on the face part of the photo as well. Now, um, of course you guys are familiar with voodoo dolls and puppets and shit like that. I'm seeing somebody with that just doing like weird stuff to it, like hurtful things to it. So I'm trying to make sure I got all the downloads that I was hearing. So Spirit is showing me a woman who's like very angry, like lonely, angry, lonely, bitter, frustrated even. Spirit is also showing me like a man who just like he covets groups of women. Like wherever there's a group of women congregating or talking about things, he's like somewhere looming in the background. He secretly learns from women. He's not sure if he likes women. All right, let's get into these cards. If I remember any of the other ones, I'll tell y'all later. Something about the Dominican Republic could be important. I'm also saying too, somebody is using some type of device or mechanism to where they can say they're in one place but they're really in the other. So it could be like a VPN or something that somebody's using to mask their IP address. But they could be using that to try to like hack or tap into people's accounts or something like that. Make sure you have that three-way authentication on because it'll show you. All right, let's get it. Spirit, what do we have, please? Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So somebody is wasteful with resources, wasteful with money, time, energy. Anything of value, somebody just wastes. They run through it. They waste it. Even if it's a person of value, they waste that person too. Like they try to juice that person for every little bit of anything that this person has. Somebody is really wasteful. Somebody also too is throwing away their blessings by being wasteful like this. All right, show me this. The Devil card, yeah. So somebody could waste money on like addictions, their obsessions. I want to see what their obsessions are. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Cups in reverse. So this could be a group of people who are wasteful. They're all attached to each other by this Devil card. So they may all do like evil things. Like this may be a group that's just together to stir up confusion. They're all wasting each other. They're wasting each other's money, wasting each other's time, wasting each other's resources. Like this is a group of like, it's just a messy group. They're only connected by toxicity. Spirit says they're only connected through evil. Spirit also says their time is running out. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So Siri just tried to chime in. So yeah, that could be very significant to what I was saying about somebody trying to hack someone's devices or something like that. You know, everything that happens during a reading is symbolic. All right, show me this. Six of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this is a group of unsuccessful people. Okay, there's something, there's somewhere they've dropped the ball in life, or they could have been too busy keeping up mess that they missed a lot of opportunities, missed their blessings. something's not going too well for them. Whatever they're clicking up to do is not going too well for them. Show me this. Queen of Wands. Yeah, because you could still be standing firm. The plan was to strip you of your power, but that's not working. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. This is a High Priestess message. Queen of Wands is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles in the upright. See? 2 different energies. Theirs is in the reverse. Yours is showing up in the upright here. Spirit says they're wasting money trying to make you lose money. I told you guys at the top of the reading with my downloads that there was a spirit was showing me a woman, a bitter woman. Queen of Swords in reverse. The quintessential bitter bitch in the tarot. This is who spearheaded everything. This is deja vu. This reminds me of something we talked about a couple years ago on the channel. Yeah. This Queen of Swords in reverse lied to everybody in this 3 of Cups in reverse to rally them up against this Queen of Wands energy. Yeah, misuse of power. Ace of Wands in reverse, this Queen of Swords did. I feel, thank you, Spirit. Spirit says this Queen of Swords opened up a can of worms. Now they're saying Pandora's box. I know this isn't a worm on this card, but it's symbolic to opening up this can of worms. Now they can't close it. They brought chaos to like life. You know, they say what they say about Pandora's box. This is what this Queen of Swords did. Court card energy. Everybody that they started this mess with has turned on them. 5 of Wands to clarify this Queen of Wands, 3 of Cups. I mean, Queen of Swords, 3 of Cups. Now, somewhere, there's this man in the background, though. I feel like somebody could have more than one problem on their hands. I feel like somebody could have a group of bitter bitches on their bumper. And then I feel like somebody is dealing with something with this man that's always looming in the background. Something is not favored by spirit. Temperance in reverse. Something's not spiritually clean. With this 3 of Cups in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it's not spiritually clean. Show me this. Magic. Magician. Let me see something. This person might be a hit dog that's hollering because I just went to hide them from my channel and they're already hitting. So this is a return offender. This is somebody that keep coming back here to be a troll. So that could be somebody under like a fake account. Because on my end, I can see that I've timed them out before. A lot of the times when trolls come, they just come and they go and they never come back again. but the trolls that keep coming back, they have some type of personal interest or um something else going on. Show me what this magician is doing, please. I say Tower in reverse. They could be returning something to sender. This magician could be stopping something before it gets out of hand. Whatever it is, this magician is making sure this tower is averted. This tower moment doesn't happen. Let's see. Ten of Wands, yeah. This magician is trying to eradicate this burden, to remove this burden. Ten of Wands and the Tower in reverse. That's what this magician is doing. So this magician could be hard at work. Because it's polarizing energy. Magician in reverse. So this magician in the upright is fighting this magician in reverse in the spirit, but also in the physical. Like they doing spiritual and physical work. That's what I just heard. Okay. Something's about to shift. Hangman in reverse. Something's about to shift. A new perspective. A new way of seeing things. Somebody becoming unstuck. You know, it takes a lot of energy to be always working somebody. So if somebody's always working someone, that must mean they have like a personal vendetta, or like it's very personal. Now, with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, they could be paying somebody to do it, wasting money, always paying out for this, or they're skilled in the dark arts themselves, and that's why they have constant access to keep doing this. Or they're friends with this magician in reverse, so they get it done for the low. Because unless they're a millionaire or something like that. Spirit says this magician in reverse is like a parasite. Wormwood could be significant for somebody. What is this? Knight of Wands in reverse to clarify this magician in reverse. So it's not consistent. What they're doing, it's not consistent. They do it and then they stop. Then they pick it back up again. Knight of Swords in reverse. Why is it not consistent? Can you show me, please? Two of Swords. Because this person's mind isn't right. It's like they stop, and then with the Knight of Swords in reverse, they go hard again. Four of Cups. And they stuck in their emotions and their head. Their heart is overriding their head. This person got their own like psychological and emotional issues going on. I'm also hearing too that they're doing this to more than one person right now. They're doing this to more than one person, so I don't know. But I am hearing too that they've done it to the wrong person, like to somebody who has a very strong spiritual team, and that's where they fucked up. Because thank you, Spirit. Spirit is saying what happened was they were already angry at somebody, but then they started like attacking people around that person, like associates, friends, what have you, other family members, even children. Which Spirit showing me that picture of that child on that and all of that. That's it's like they've crossed some type of line. Eight of Swords. They've crossed some type of line now. Now they're about to be like trapped in like darkness. If you notice both of these cards, hey Red, if you notice both of these cards, the girl has a blindfold on. So whoever this is, they're gonna be trapped in darkness, but they're already trapped in darkness. They've trapped themselves. Something was like a misfire. Like say somebody cut somebody brakes, right? Because they want somebody to be hurt. But that day, they don't take their car. Like they mom or they dad take their car. Or like the neighbor takes the car for uses the car for some reason. And then that neighbor is the one that gets hurt. Like something like that is happening. Or has happened. And this is why this person is about to be trapped in some type of darkness. Like with the Knight of Swords in reverse, they were too impulsive, not knowing when to leave well enough alone. So it's looking like something like that's going on. Like somebody hurt the wrong person, trying to hurt someone else. All right. Let's see. Whoever this person is, they don't have any like compassion or love in their heart with the Four of Cups in reverse. So this it's easy for them to do stuff like this. They're very burdensome. And very spiteful with the Queen of Swords in reverse, and they lie a lot, and they throw stones and hide their hands, play the victim. This person got a lot going on. If you wondering what type of mindset it takes to be like that, that's the kind. That's the kind of mindset it takes to be that way. Sane people aren't acting like that. But you have to know that these people pride themselves on being insane. So saying, oh, they're crazy, that's not like an insult to them. Show me this, please. Show me this Tower in reverse. Like this person gonna spend the rest of their life being a crash out. Like at some point, you grow up and being crazy ain't cute no more. You spiritually and emotionally evolve, and crashing out ain't cute no more. It's embarrassing. It's a waste of source. It's a waste of your life force energy. Not to this person. They're gonna be a crash out forever. That's how they get their attention. That's how they like, you know, try to make people afraid of them or something. I clarify the Tower in reverse and get the Judgment in the upright. So like I said, this magician is working to move this tower out the way. They will be granted this access, Ashe. Whoever this magician is that's trying to remove a burden instead of causing one, they will be successful. Spirit is on board with that. So there will be judgment brought into a situation. I don't know your life, so you're going to have to place it where it goes. Just reading the energy. But there will be judgment called on this magician in reverse, and judgment will be granted to this magician in the upright. Can you show me this Judgment, please? But the Magician is doing the work, though. Not just thinking about the work, not just claiming it. The Magician is active. He's at his altar. He's doing the work. See, that's the thing about spirituality. You can't just be on a hope and a wish all the time. You got to get your hands dirty sometimes. You got to fight back in the spirit. If they're attacking you in the spirit, you got to fight back in the spirit. Show me this Judgment, please. And sometimes it ain't just a one and done. It's like you gotta, the enemy never sleeps. That's why they look like that. That's why they so dysfunctional and wired and manic. Moon in reverse. Secrets coming to light. You're about to uncover all of this. Or I'm uncovering it for you right now. But as you do the work, more things are going to be revealed to you. You got to call judgment in on this. Let's see. Death, yeah. A lot of major arcana. And it's no coincidence that the moon, I chose the moon thumbnail on accident. Because it's supposed to be a high priestess reading, and then the moon comes out in reverse. So things are being revealed tonight. With the death card here, 4 major arcana, right? The Magician. Oh, 5. The Magician, the Tower in reverse, Judgment in the upright, Moon in reverse, and the Death card in the upright. Whatever was done to you in Scorpio season, Gemini season, Aries, Scorpio season again with the Tower and the Judgment here, this is what's being uncovered. It don't matter what year it was in that season, none of that. It don't matter what year it was. We working with the energy of that energy, of that timeline. So it don't matter if it happened 2 years ago during Gemini season. Oh, the moon, Pisces, Cancer season. It don't matter. We're about to, all of that's coming to us. Hey, all eyes. So this Magician here is doing work to remove this Tower. They're going to be granted that judgment. They're going to be granted. It's going to be successful. Something has to die away now with the Death card. Something has to transform. Something has to transition out. Yeah. I clarify this energy further. I get the 5 of Swords in reverse. So somebody's falling on their own sword due to some type of nefarious, sneaky, conniving energy. 7 of Swords here. Somebody was trying to backdoor someone. But they was doing this a lot. This is not somebody's first time being like this is somebody's character. There's somebody's character. Bottom of the deck here, King of Cups in reverse. And this is that energy. Remember I told you there's a male at the center of something but looming in the background. This is that King of Cups in reverse here. Yeah. This person is spiritually sick. Temperance in reverse, King of Cups in reverse. They may be handsome, very charming. I don't think they're handsome though. It's something about their mouth that shows their impurity. If you want to know, like look at Puff Daddy's mouth, not his face, not his eyes. Look at his mouth. Look at R. Kelly's mouth. Look at look at all those men you suspicious of. Look at their mouth. Not pursed lips. It's a spiritual filth on them. It's a spiritual filth that they carry. It always is always in their mouth. I can't explain it, but clairvoyantly I can see it. This King of Cups in reverse is up to no good as well. The thing about this King of Cups in reverse is they're highly intuitive, though. Well, I don't want to say highly. Spirit said not highly, but they are intuitive. But Spirit just says they're nasty, unclean with the Temperance in reverse. I'm really trying to put a firewall up because I don't want Spirit to show me what this person be doing. But you know, sometimes Spirit be wanting me to see stuff. Yeah, but this person is unclean spiritually. It don't matter if they dress well or well spoken or nothing like that. Their spirit is filthy. I just heard keep the change, you filthy animal. Now that's weird because I haven't seen that movie in years, but I think that's from that movie Home Alone when they were trying to break into Kevin's house and he let off those gunshots on the movie or something like that. But yeah, this person is filthy. I don't like it. I don't like it. Show me this. Ah, Spirit, I don't want to see that. Yeah, I don't want to see that. All right, let's move forward. So back to you guys. I clarify this energy further. I get the Chariot in the upright position with the Eight of Wands. You got a lot of major arcana. So what's happening here, there's a lot of spiritual things that are now unfolding with this Eight of Wands rushing in. You could, if you are the type of person that gets spiritual downloads, you're going to be getting a lot of them. Eight of Wands, Chariot, they may come in really fast. So if you can write them down or something like that. Something about a convoy. I don't know if that's what the kind of vehicle somebody drives. But I'm also hearing cavalry. Something's rushing in to somebody's defense. This is a spirit with the Chariot. Yeah, I just heard. I didn't hear that cavalry is coming. I heard something send for the cavalry or something, or cavalry coming in or some I don't know. But Spirit said Calvary. And I know that's like saving or like backup coming in. Yeah. This chariot is coming in guns blazing though with the 8 of Wands and the arrow. They often say that sometimes that's the emperor riding in this chariot. If the emperor has to go into battle, then it's big, it's serious. Yeah. And even look too on this on the person on the chariot, his face, he don't look too happy. Like I had to get off my throne for this. Oh, it's a wrap. Even look like he got a wand in his hand. Don't laugh at anything that's not funny. This is just a random message Spirit is telling me. Don't be polite when you're uncomfortable with someone. If someone says something passive aggressive and mean spirited and try to like play it off as a joke, don't laugh. Like screw face them. The time for being pleasant is over. We are definitely in the rise of the dark divine feminine. The new matriarch. So it's a lot happening. Don't let anyone make comments about your body or anything like that. If it makes you uncomfortable, set the boundary. There's no need to make anyone comfortable while they're making you uncomfortable. If you've been abused in any kind of way in your life, you're used to doing that. It's second nature to the point where you don't even know you're doing it. It comes as an afterthought. That's why I never say to people when they tell me something traumatic happened or uncomfortable happened, I never say, well, I would have said or I would have, because you're not that person. Sometimes when people have been physically and emotionally abused, it takes time for something like that to process because they've been conditioned to be submissive, passive, and accepting of low level treatment. Their nervous system is fried. So they're not going to always just have some fast, witty, mean-spirited comeback. Sometimes it takes a while. They have to sometimes I've seen people even go home, cook, clean up, go for days, and then be like, wait a minute, they insulted me. So you really can't say that in this situation. So I'm just putting it on your heart to not do that. Like if someone says something ugly to you, say something like, hey, that makes me uncomfortable. Or I don't really appreciate you speaking to me like that. Confirmation, the baby. Yeah, so you're going to have to say things like that. Some of you may be non-confrontational, not out of fear, but out of a certain type of respect for your vessel and your nervous system. Some of you may get overstimulated easily, and you can shut down when that happens. Okay. we have, please? Yeah. Confirmation. The Queen of Pentacles in the upright. So you may be the new matriarch in your bloodline, just in your life, period. Show me this Queen of Pentacles, please. Page of Pentacles in reverse. This Queen of Pentacles has taken a lot of losses. I heard taking shorts. So we have somebody here who's very nurturing and giving with their time, their energy, their resources, their money even. And we see this Page of Pentacles in reverse. People abuse that. Also too, don't allow anyone to mammify you. We've talked about that before. It doesn't matter if you are the next matriarch. You're not their matriarch. Don't let anyone put you in this position to where you are their caretaker. Unless it's your fucking child. Or like a sibling that's not doing well. Or a niece or a nephew that really needs you. All these other motherfuckers are adults. Don't allow anyone to like put you in or auntie you or like I know it's very how do you call it? It's very like it's like a term of endearment sometimes for people to say, "Oh, you like my auntie, you like my mom." No, you're not. Respectfully or disrespectfully, if they're encroaching on your boundaries, you're not. Because what's gonna happen here with this Queen of Pentacles in the upright, Page of Pentacles in reverse, these people will drain you. They'll exhaust you of all your resources, even and hold back theirs, just to make sure they have an overflow and make you give from your personal resource. Don't do that. The matriarch is standing in their autonomy. They will service who they deem worthy. Because we're talking about the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is self-made. They serve who they deem worthy. It could be a motherfucker your exact same age trying to put you in a mommy role or an auntie role. Now, that's a tactic that people use to make you subservient to them or to shrink yourself around them or to try to like strip you of your womanhood. Try to like put you in your place or something so that you don't feel vibrant and free. And they begrudgingly do this. All right. All right. Show me this. Because some of y'all, with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, you don't even have no children. So nobody really shouldn't be putting you in that role. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Nothing will come from that. It will only be take. You won't be able to harvest from your own seeds with that type of person around you. A lot of the times, too, people who have been through abuse or a lot of traumatic experiences, they always feel like they owe somebody something, even when they don't. And if you come across a predatory person or a person with mommy, daddy issues, whatever, they can smell that. They look for people like that. See, we have to stop thinking that just because somebody's been through something that they don't have a negative spirit on them. Sometimes that be the very reason. Somebody's looking for this Queen of Pentacles. They looking for this Queen of Pentacles to just give, give, give. So somebody tends to infantilize themselves as a way to get shit from people. All right. I clarify this Queen of Pentacles. I get the Four of Swords. So you need rest, recovery. We think about working out. We think about being of service to others. We think about showing up here, going there, doing this, doing that. Your recovery time needs to be just as great. So if you've been called to be still, honor that. What's that one app that you can get groceries delivered to you? What's that app called? Hey, Lily Cat. What's that app called, gang? Where you get the groceries brought to your door? I forget. Do it start with an S? I don't know. It's not DoorDash. It's some other service. Instacart. Thank you, Tanaya. Tanaya, you be on it. Yeah, Instacart. Maybe you need to Instacart instead of being in that crowded store or something like that. But you need to rest. When we talk about the Four of Swords, we also too talk about spiritual surgery, right? Some of you guys may need that. You may need a spiritual checkup, surgery, while you resting, spirit working on you, checking in on you. You need rest. Because so many people, Page of Pentacles in reverse, have taken from you. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You have to recharge. Confirmation. King of Pentacles in the upright. Yeah, you need to recharge. You go from the Queen of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. So you can get back that masculine energy that you exhausted being on go like that. The feminine energy in you, Queen of Pentacles, needs rest. You know, the High Priestess, the Divine Feminine, ain't really supposed to be doing nothing too strenuous. But it looks like you have been. With that Seven of Pentacles energy. So now you need Four of Swords, recovery, recuperation, healing. For some of you, your mind needs to heal too, because you overthink and you're always trying to process something right away. No, you don't have to process everything right away. Somebody asks you something, let me sleep on it. Four of Swords, and I'll get back to you. You have to, your nervous system could be fried, like Spirit was saying. Only thing that helps that is sleep and rest. When you really think about it, as much time as we spend on our phones, staring at screens, always stimulated, looking at this, looking at that, chasing this moment. Then if we not on there, we on our computers or watching the television. It's like our brains are just always stimulated. That can't be healthy. That cannot be healthy. So if you can, during Sag season, find some time to rest and recuperate. Get your chi up. Get your energy up. You have to. Some of you gonna get your money back up too, but it just looks complicated with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, because it's like you can't really rest too much because you gotta make money. So it's like you kind of may feel torn here. Like, damn, I know I need rest, but I gotta work. I can't really take the days that I want to just lay down. The King of Pentacles is like an entrepreneur, so maybe you work for yourself. Maybe you have several businesses that you have to tend to. So maybe you don't have the luxury of just, really laying up. But when you do, you should. Some of you guys will do really well in real estate. If you wanted to go to school for that, you should. Some of you guys have the look, you have the communication skills. Some of you guys will do really well in real estate. Shit, you sell one house, you can lay your ass down after that. You know what I mean? So maybe that's something you guys should, maybe you're meditating on something like that. You could be meditating on something like what you should do in your next career option. You're thinking of an alternative way to make money. I'm seeing the Seven of Cups in my mind's eye, so maybe some of you guys could be meditating on how to create several streams of income, so that when one isn't doing well, the other will. Okay? Let's see. What do we have, please? We have the Page of Swords. So yeah, look into that. Look into that. Okay? Look into how you can have several streams of income. It doesn't have to be big, but you should look into that. All right. Okay, so you guys got the Page of Swords in the upright here with this Queen of Wands in reverse. So this Queen of Wands in reverse is remote viewing. Okay? Now, we're going to figure out what they're seeing, but Spirit is telling me that they could be using a child to remote view. Now, if this isn't spiritual, because we're going to talk about the spiritual first with me always. Somebody could be spiritually spying. The Queen of Wands in reverse dabbles in the dark arts. They do baneful magic. They don't care. They don't believe in karma. They don't believe that God will punish them. They don't believe in anything like that. So they're going to do whatever they want. And they may have a gift of remote viewing, or they may know how to throw their spirit in somebody and look through that person's eyes. They may have a skill. They may have a high skill too. Now also too, this Queen of Wands is watching someone's child. So say we're going to talk about a few scenarios. Say this is like a stepmom to someone's child. They mean to that child low-key. Or they are how do you call it? Probing this child for information about the other parent. They may even talk down about the parent to this child. Now also too, this Queen of Wands could be attacking a child because they are upset at the other parent. Specifically the mom. This Queen of Wands has pictures of this child. That could be the one that's doing all that scribbling and shit that Spirit was showing me at the top of the reading on this child's picture too. Now, The Page of Swords can talk about social media as well. So this Queen of Wands could possibly follow if someone's child has like a social media page. This Queen of Wands in reverse follows it, watches it. They're attacking a child. They're watching the child to see if it works. They're jealous of this child. If this is a grown-ass woman, they jealous of somebody's child. It don't even have to be their stepchild. This could be like somebody you think is your friend. They jealous of your child. This Queen of Wands in reverse is very childish too. They think they feel like they can say whatever they want to somebody and somebody bet not say it back. Or they bet not give them any back talk. Queen of Wands in reverse only wants to be around people smaller than them. Page of Cups. Yeah. I don't like this. Show me this Queen of Wands. Three of Pentacles in reverse. This is somebody you don't even fuck with no more. You're not cool with them. You don't rock with them. You don't be around them. They spying on your child or they spying on you. They got a picture of somebody's child. This Queen of Wands in reverse is up to no good. They got a bad spirit on them. This person carries the spirit of envy and coveting. Like if they see a child that's more beautiful than them, they want to take that child's spirit, destiny, life path, or they want to ruin it, stop that child in their tracks from becoming what they want to be. Like whoever this person is, they wicked. They are like a wicked witch. They are. Yeah, I said I was seeing the Seven of Cups in my mind's eye. Here's the Seven of Cups here. See how he's clutching those jewels and stuff? This Queen of Wands is greedy. Greedy spirit. They want everything everybody else got. Even if they have enough. Because the Seven of Wands talks about, the Seven of Cups talks about having many options. Having a lot. They already have a lot. They want what everybody else got, though. They got low self-esteem, so they come across real masculine. They want to dominate everybody around them. They want to dominate. Show me this. Three of Cups in reverse. They a friend of me too. They a friend of me. They'll chill with you, laugh with you, eat with you, drink with you. Be all up in your face. And then talk about you as soon as you leave. The room, the space, whatever. I just heard that song in my head by Patra, Queen of the Pack. So this is what this person wants to be. They want to be Queen of the Pack. And they feel like if somebody else is, this is so high school to me. They feel like if somebody else is, they have to, like, I don't know, do something petty. Five of Swords. Same old shit. Yeah. Alright, let's get out of there. I'm tired of this bitch. Yeah, but I know I'm being real mellow because I told you I'm kind of sleepy, but I want to see what this bitch karma is gonna be if she's out here like harming children, stalking children. I want to see what that's gonna look like here. telling you, this could be somebody that hang around you. Three of Cups in reverse and be jealous of your child. I've seen adults be jealous of children. Show me this. The child is gonna go on to live a full life. Nine of Swords in reverse with the Page of Wands. I wouldn't say don't worry about the child. I would say don't stress yourself out if this is resonating with you. Show me this Queen of I couldn't even get it out. Queen of Wands in reverse and I get the Seven of Swords. Yeah, like I said, they up to no good. This person spies a lot, stalks a lot, lurks a lot. Like they have a very obsessive nature. Very obsessive nature. This is like somebody that'll stalk and lurk so much they'll end up on somebody other family member page or their friend page. This is the type of person that'll like look so deep into somebody that they'll end up like trying to be friends with people that they stalked. They'll go and be friends with somebody else just to have an insight, just to know what's going on. And you cannot even really know that person. Next thing you know, you see them flicking it up with somebody you know from passing. Just in passing. But it'll be like, oh, I didn't know they knew each other. No, they didn't know each other. They stalked you so hard that they ended up associating with people that you half-ass associated with or with your child. They'll go as far to like make a fake page. Page of Wands, Page of Cups, Page of Swords. Pretend like a child. Like this person is crazy, delusional with the Seven of Cups, Seven of Swords. Like if you ask this person, their hobby is stalking people on social media. That's their hobby. Show me this Queen of Wands in reverse. What's going on? What's going to happen to them? They're going to be stuck in their head forever. They're going to always be in this space of like battling their thoughts or something here. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. They're going to get slowed down. Yeah. Something has already slowed them down. Page of Swords in reverse. Now they being stalked. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. And I'm not saying you stalking them back, but they being stalked by somebody else. It's like they watching whatever y'all got going on and somebody watching them. They also too, they think you stalk them as much as they stalk you. And you probably ain't got no time for it. Yeah, King of Swords in the upright with the moon. You don't even know they exist. You don't even know they exist. You know they exist energetically, but for some of you, you ain't paying attention to them. See how the King of Swords is looking away from the moon? Yeah, you're not paying attention to them. Four of Pentacles in reverse. This could be somebody you've already released. All right, let's move forward. You got the High Priestess in the upright position. You come out in your own reading. Yeah. So for a lot of you right now, you could be feeling like a strong pull from the ethers. You could be feeling like a strong pull to what's up, Ezra? You could be feeling a strong pull to like esoteric knowledge, maybe even occult knowledge. All spiritual things. You may be feeling like you just want to learn more. You just want to sharpen your instincts, sharpen your intuition. Yeah. You could be very interested in the unseen, things that even seem taboo. Yeah. You may also too find that a lot of your spiritual gifts are like ticking or clicking right now. It's like clicking, like things are being made clear. You could think something and then boom, it happens. And I'm not talking about like thinking something and then you see it on your social media. Like it is like you could have a spiritual download and then it happens around you, to you. And the way it came to you in the vision or the download wasn't exactly how it happened, but the significance, the symbology is what's important. And this is also too why you need rest, because the High Priestess gets a lot of her downloads in the dream space. When the High Priestess dreams, oh, it's all facts. The only thing though is that's why symbology is important, because dreams ain't just gonna show you exactly everything. I mean, sometimes they might, but sometimes the way dreams manifest a vision for you, it's like symbology of certain things, like certain animals, certain colors, certain smells, certain environments. Like it's so deep, you know. I really suggest you keep a dream journal on your nightstand, your bed table, what have you. Yeah. Be thankful too you get woke up out of a certain dream. Somebody might be trying to, thank you. This King of Cups in reverse might be trying to reach some of you guys in the dream realm. Like, if they're not trying to reach you in the dream realm, then they're trying to telepathically send messages to you to reach out to them. Don't you fucking do it. Don't you do it. Somebody is very skilled at astral travel, lucid dreaming, and shit like that. Somebody knows that you are highly intuitive. So they try to connect with you through the spiritual sense. Everybody that say they ain't spiritual everybody that say they spiritual ain't tried. We have to be clear on that. Just because, oh, I like amethyst, they like amethyst. Oh, we besties. No, y'all not. Oh, I practice this, they practice this. We supposed to be friends. No, y'all don't. All right? Everybody is suspicious. Hey, Savon. Everybody is suspicious. You hear me? So Marie, girl, where you been? I don't know how you got put on timeout. What happened? Did you say something the moderators didn't like? I didn't see. I'm trying not to be in the chat. Yeah. I'm glad you're here, sis. Yeah, everybody's fucking suspicious. All right. And see, we're not civilians. So I want to make that clear. Or at least I'm not. All right. Because someone who's a civilian will watch this reading and be like, oh my God, it's too heavy, it's too this. We got to get to the meat and potatoes of things. All right. We can't keep skimming the top. That's exhausting for me. I can't do that. I'm not for everyone. My messages ain't for everyone. I told y'all years and years ago that my messages are for people who have been through or are going through spiritual warfare. That's who I read for. Now, every now and then, Spirit will put something, a little light in there. But if we got to dig deep, then we got to dig deep. Because too many people are facing spiritual warfare right now. Too many children are how do you call it? They're a casualty of this spiritual warfare. And that's fucking up the generations. And I was brought here to say the uncomfortable things. To say the hidden things. I have to. Now you got somebody here who's trying to connect with you through the spiritual sense. I'm skeptical when a motherfucker say they spiritual, and I'm skeptical when a motherfucker ain't spiritual. But don't be like me. You your own person. But you have to be. Now, I've learned a lot of lessons. So I can't get up here and act like I'm green, because I'm not. I'm not. So if I learn something, maybe I learned it so you don't have to go through it. But you can't connect to everybody just because they say they spiritual, or just because they got tarot cards, or just because they got crystals, or just because they got all the tools. That don't mean nothing. Or just because they got elaborate altars or large followings, and that don't mean nothing. Now, if you consider yourself a high priestess, you can't be afraid of the dark. We supposed to see in the dark. The high priestess sees in the dark. Because they've been in the dark for so long, they had to adjust their sight, which was the third eye, the crown chakra. They had when you go blind, all the other senses get stronger. So when you get placed in the dark, what's the first thing you do? You be quiet so you can hear what the fuck's going on. You try to see through the darkness. And that's what I've had to do. And I'm just sharing that with you. Because maybe you thought that you was crazy. Maybe you thought that, like, something was wrong with you. I'm here to tell you, ain't shit wrong with you. It's everything that's right with you. You just got to get a hold of it and train it, so you don't fall into a state of psychosis or shit like that. Thank you, Kimmy. All right, show me this high priestess, please. You ever been in a house and you smell smoke, so you turn the TV down? you get it? Like, or when you driving and you like gotta find where you gotta go, you turn the music off. Like, it's like that kind of effect when your gifts come online. Something is impaired or something's going on, so you silence the mind to pick up on the energy around you. That's why I've always been telling y'all, still the mind, STILL, so that you can pick up when something is out of order, when something is not right. That's why I'm extremely quiet. That's probably why people don't hear from me all the time. I have to work my responsibility. I can't be around dysfunction. And you can't either. You know what I mean? We've already been through dysfunction. Now is the time where we have to step up. So we have to cultivate a stillness around us, so that our sixth sense can come online and show us what we need to see that's beyond the surface. And that's what's happening right now. That's what's going on with you. You're not crazy. You're not tripping. You just got to grab it by the reins so you can control it, and so you can step into a power position within it, so the enemy can't use it against you, because they will. I clarify the high priestess. I get the 9 of Swords in reverse and the Hierophant in reverse. Now this is gonna trigger some of you, and for some of you, you already know this. Stop worrying about that counterpart right now. They ain't ready. Hierophant in reverse. They ain't ready. Stop worrying about when they gonna come in. Stop worrying about, when you gonna meet your divine counterpart. They ain't ready for you yet. They have not been prepared for you yet. Bottom of the deck is the Emperor reverse. They not even in control of their spirit right now. If you was to get with them right now, you will lose so much. Your intuition will be clouded. Spirit says crowded. So that must mean they're dealing with multiple energies, multiple people, and everybody's different. So I'm not saying this in judgment of anyone, but your spirit can't take on all of that right now. If they're sleeping with a gang of people, your spirit can't take that on right now, because you're going to be picking up on those other people's energy. You're like an altar, a vessel. And so, stop worrying about them. Oh, we were supposed to be a power couple. Oh, we were supposed to both be this spiritual dynamic duo. Well, y'all not, and it ain't right now. They're not prepared. Emperor in reverse. They haven't went through enough to be seasoned. And they're not even sure, Hierophant in reverse, where they are spiritually. They're not even listening to their own gifts. They're preoccupied. So you know, or you've been running up against a lot of charlatans who masquerade as your divine counterpart, and they never was. Yeah, strength in reverse. I'm telling you, they not, whoever this is that you thought was supposed to be your hierophant, they not strong enough in the spirit or in the physical to even be able to protect and provide for you. Emperor in reverse. The Emperor in the upright is an excellent provider, excellent protector. You don't have to tell them nothing. They already own it. Well, this ain't that. And so we got to step out of La La Land and these fairy tales, and we got to be realists here. And you've come up across a lot of these false prophets that wanted to be in your divine sensual space and try to cloud your judgment because they were intimidated by your spiritual gifts. They were intimidated by you having access to the Akashic records. They were intimidated by the fact that you could read them. You know what they was doing when they show up. When they wasn't around, you knew. You just knew too much. And that, to them, they couldn't take that. They need a dummy. Or they need they need your doppelganger. Somebody who carries your likeness but not your energy signature. You feel me? Because people could carry a certain likeness like you, but they ain't got your energy signature. Well, they want the great value version of you because you too potent as a high priestess in the upright. They also too didn't like how you wasn't always stressed out and worried about shit. Maybe you just like, oh well, it is what it is. My intuition gonna guide me. Somebody didn't like that. They didn't like that you didn't worry a lot because you knew spirit was always gonna fix some shit. They didn't like that. They wanted you to be like a damsel in distress, in fear, in worry. This is somebody who can't protect or provide, but wants you to rely on them for that. That'll set you up for failure. Yeah, strength in reverse with the Six of Cups in reverse. So this is past life energy. You've experienced this. This could be in your Akashic record somewhere where you've come across this. So yeah, this is past energy. This was your weakness in a past life too. With the Six of Cups in reverse and the Strength in reverse, this was one of your weaknesses in a past life. This is how you gave up your divinity in a past life. So if you're wondering why you got so much resistance in this timeline of certain types of people, not just men, just certain types of people trying to attach to you in certain kind of ways, and you have so much resistance, it's because you've experienced this in a past life. You're here to clear that up so you can reclaim your divinity. That's why you facing your shadow, you facing your weaknesses, because in a past life you fucked it up. So you got a lot of resistance right now around certain energies. And people who are like you, they got a lot of resistance around them too. Respectfully, y'all both see each other's resistance and y'all respect it because you on your karmic path, they on their karmic path to clear their karmic cash, so it's respected. It's that head nod that you give that person walking down the street. That's that cosmic head nod. So you have to understand that you're not the only high priest working on your shit. Everybody's assignment is different. You ever missed a test and when you came to school you was like, teacher, can I get a makeup test? And they strict as fuck, but they go ahead and give you the makeup test. Well, this is that makeup test. Everybody having one right now. So you shouldn't take nobody's absence or silence personal, because everybody on their dean right now. Everybody on their divine assignment right now. Everybody is. Not everybody, but us. Us in here, everybody. So you got to give that universal head nod, like, oh, okay. Because we're all sovereign beings. We didn't all come here on the same thing. We may have similar journeys, but everybody is on their own personal assignment. That's why you can't really take shit personal, because it's spiritual at the end of the day. I mean, that's just my advice. You don't have to follow. You can get mad about whatever you want to get mad at, but it ain't gonna change nothing. It's just gonna upset yourself, or possibly make you lose an ally. We need to be upset about injustices right now. Injustices in the spiritual realm, injustices against children. As a high priestess, high priest, you have a responsibility to protect children. We got a whole other thing to be upset about, like all the catty, manipulative, petty, passive aggressive shit. We should have outgrown that by now. Show me this. Yeah, Empress in reverse. If you choose to be with this Hierophant in reverse, you will become this Empress in reverse. You will have to go back and repeat the physical things, the physical lessons, and all this shit when you done already came this far in the spiritual space. You don't got time to go back and repeat shit over again. You don't have time to do that. Now this Hierophant in reverse may be already married or in a deep connection with this Empress in reverse. I don't care whether or not they happy together. That's not my business. But don't be a scapegoat for this Hierophant in reverse. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back.
Calafia organic almond milk. Irresistibly good. With just almonds, water, and salt. Old Spice Gentleman Super Hydration Body Wash. Vanilla extract. 24/7 moisturization with vitamin B3.
Are you using all the Old Spice?
right, I'm back. Yeah. Now, this Hierophant in reverse might approach someone to be okay. So let me explain something. A lot of tarot readers say that the High Priestess is the mistress. Now, that could be true in some instances. So, this Hierophant here is looking to turn a High Priestess into a mistress, but with the Empress in reverse, in a very disrespectful way. So don't allow anyone to step outside of their marriage to pump their disappointment or whatever inside of you, or vice versa. Like, don't allow anyone to come to you and make you like some like low level side piece who they have no respect for. Okay, because that could happen. Somebody is banking on you having low self-esteem. Empress in reverse. So that you will just like settle for like whatever crumbs they want to give you. Now, if the Six of Pentacles comes out, then we know something. But this is more spiritual than it is like, oh, they gave me some money, or oh, they bought me a bag, or they bought me some shoes. It's more spiritual than that. All right, let's move forward. This Hierophant in reverse doesn't have their own power. So they want to utilize yours. Now, thank you, Spirit. This Hierophant in reverse also has some type of work on them. Be mindful of someone coming to you wanting some type of healing from you, but pretending like it's love, or like it's friendship, or like somebody just want to like use you for your divinity. You can't allow that. Right? They need to go find help elsewhere. You got the Wheel of Fortune in the upright position with the Hangman in reverse. More major arcana for you tonight. Somebody is gonna just wake up to a better life. Wake up to abundance. Somebody's gonna wake up to see how they can create fortune in their life. It's like somebody's just gonna have like an epiphany or aha moment. Like, wait a minute, I could do this. Like somebody is gonna figure it out. Especially for those of you who are looking for like other streams of income, or because the Wheel of Fortune is ruled by the planet Jupiter. Jupiter is like lucky, you know? So you might wake up and like shit is just different. There's a turn of fate. The wheel is finally turning in your favor. It's like you just get up and it's just like those reels in the movie, like, oh, you driving, you get all the green lights. Oh, you know, like it's one of those things. I'm being shown that movie, Meet the Fockers or Meet the Parents or something like that. I think it's Meet the Fockers. In the previous movie, everything went wrong. Luggage checked in, all the things. It was wild. But in Meet the Fockers, everything goes right. They get all the green lights. The freaking taxi comes and meets them right away. Helps them with their bag. His bag fits. It doesn't have to be checked like on the first one. Like everything just goes smooth. I'm seeing something like that. I don't know if y'all seen those movies, but they're pretty funny. So there's like a turn of fate. There's like a turn of events. Things start to go in your favor. Could be because you changed your perspective. You had the Hangman in reverse twice. You're seeing things different now, so different things are happening now. On the up. Oh, you saw those, AV? Yeah, they're pretty funny. Yeah, Meet the Fockers is fucking hilarious. Remember how they said that boy was his son? And the dad freaking drugged him and made him with the truth serum or some shit. That movie is one of my favorites. Okay. Clarify this Wheel of Fortune Hangman. Boy, he did low-key look like him, though. Yeah, you got the Three of Wands. You've been waiting on this for a long time, so you could be like, finally, something starts to go in my favor. You know, and as I say it, I just keep seeing this weird person in the background. Yeah. I love Robert De Niro, too. That's my guy. That's my guy. You've been waiting on this a long time. You thought it was never gonna happen. You could thought you was gonna just be in this string of bad luck forever. That the situation was never gonna heal. Show me this. Yeah, I love Tauruses seem to get along with me really well. Mm-hmm. All right, show me this. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, I love it when a plan comes together. My mom says that. I love it when a plan comes together. So a plan could be coming together. Some type of acceptance. Oh yeah, AB, you are a Taurus. Yep. Tauruses seem to find me. I don't know. I never find Tauruses. Tauruses always find me, which is so funny. Yeah, he's a Leo. Yeah, I was gonna say he's a Leo, Soul Marie. Tauruses be reminding me of Leo sometimes. But yeah, Tauruses always seem to find me. I like Tauruses because they just let me be my little mean self. I ain't fucking mean, first of all. I'm just stern. Taurus is just like, I don't know. Tauruses always find me some random way, and then I can't get rid of y'all asses. Yeah. I can't get rid of y'all. Y'all like the gift that keeps on giving me a fucking headache. That's what y'all giving me. See, look at Kimmy talking about she a Taurus too. I told you, y'all just be finding me randomly. Alright. Alright. Y'all not chlamydia, High Priestess 3. Nah, but Taurus would be in your life forever. Taurus will be there for you. Yep, Taurus will be there. If you tell Taurus you got a problem, the first thing Taurus will start doing is thinking about how they gonna solve it. Like, calm down, Taurus. Next thing you know, here they call you. Oh, remember you had said, oh, here, I got this. Do this. Taurus is have your back. When they evolved and healed. But this ain't about y'all, Taurus. This ain't about you tonight. I don't even know how we start talking about y'all. Yeah, but a plan is going to come together here. You're going to start to feel very fortunate, all right? There's also going to be some expansion happening in your life, and it's just going to feel like finally this came in, you know? I don't know what it is, gang. Let's see. Show me this. King of Wands, because you stood 10 toes down. You never gave up. So it was bound to turn around. Bars. Yeah. You stood firm. You had integrity. You know, you put your best foot forward, so things were bound to turn around. Clarify further, get the sun in an upright position here. Yeah. It's a lot going on for you HPs because it feels like you've been through a lot and you're going through a lot. You're processing a lot. You're in the spiritual and the physical. You're trying to keep everything together, and you feel like the odd man out because your spiritual beliefs and the things that you've experienced and the synchronicities that follow those things, you know it's real, but you could be around people who don't. So it's a lot for you to balance. You may not even really have nobody that you could talk to about like spiritual shit like that. You know? Like you may be around people like you try to talk about synchronicities and they be like, "What? No, that was just a coincidence." But in your heart, you know it wasn't no coincidence. You know, like, nothing happens by chance. You know, so sometimes you may feel like the odd man out. But that's okay because you could create your own universe that way. And it's only more confirmation to you with the high priestess and the upright that you are spot on. So you don't need validation from nobody else about your intuition. Spirit gonna show you each and every time how your intuition is on point. Even if people don't believe it. Even if people deem you negative for like shit you see. Several times I've seen family, other friends link up with people and I'm like, be careful with that person. Cause Spirit, that's why I don't really be around too many people. I don't like nobody sending me photos of nobody unless I say it's okay. Cause I can read pictures. I could walk into a room and boom, boom, boom. Spirit gonna peg everything. And I'm just gonna be quiet. But if I love you, I'm gonna tell you like, hey, you might want to look out for so-and-so. It don't seem too right. Now, if you trust me, you gonna be like, what's your vision say, bitch? Because you always, you know. But if you don't, you gonna be like, oh, you just paranoid, you tripping. But I'm not. I don't have no stock in none of it. I don't care about anything. So I wouldn't have no reason, you know. And that can make you the odd man out. It can make you the odd man out when your shit be pinging like that. You know? So then you might be the type of person when you finally do get around other spiritual people, not people who just say they spiritual, but it's their life, it's their energy signature. Like that's just them. You probably get excited, you know, want to just talk about shit for hours, you know. Those are peculiar people, though. So when you come across those highly intuitive people, know that they're peculiar. So they got weird ass boundaries that may seem weird to you, but it's sacred to them. Yeah. All right, let's see, gang. Let's clarify this Three of Wands, see what's going in, and what's going out, and what's coming in. Because I'm being told something's going out and something's coming in. But it's fortunate. With the major arcana, the Wheel of Fortune, you guys had more major arcana tonight than you did court cards. You ever notice that sometimes you guys got a lot of court cards, which is just other people and blah, 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 blah. Tonight, you guys had way more major arcana. So that's how I know, like, the energy is shifting around you and within you. You know, whatever you sent out in the spiritual, it's like moving. Something's moving for you guys. I can see the energy moving, but I can't really explain to you what it looks like. If I could just give like a broad or whatever, it's like air in circles around certain planets. And I'm not talking about how the planetary alignments are shifting. I'm not talking about that. It's like I could see energy like shifting, but it's in like total darkness. The energy is like it's like white, and it's going in like a circular motion, but the motion is going in is like something coming in. But anyway, sometimes it's hard to verbalize some stuff. Show me this Three of Wands. What's going in or coming out, please? Ten of Swords. Endings. Things are ending. You've been waiting for something to end. It's ending. Ten of Swords represents the harsh ending. Confirmation. I clarify further. I get the Ten of Wands. We in the after tarot. So yeah, something's ending. Okay, so an ending is coming in and an ending is going out. As above, so below. As within, so without. So yeah, it's an ending to some type of burden. This is the second time we had the Ten of Wands. You had it in the reverse with the Magician. Now the after tarot, you have it, but he's also dropped the wands. So it's a burden going out. It could be a solution coming in. Show me. Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah, everything that wasn't from the heart, pure, is going out. It's the end to that shit. All this fucking hate you've been dealing with, all the fake love you've been putting up with, all the people-pleasing energy that was left over, all of that's going out. It's the end to that. The Ten of Swords is crowning this Ace of Cups in reverse, so that's gone. That's out of here. And so is this miserable bitch too. Queen of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck. She's out of here. She's out of here. Show me this. She need to go see a therapist, go heal, go take a bath. And I'm not saying take a bath like she physically dirty, but might be. But spiritual, in a spiritual sense. I clarify this further. I get the Eight of Swords in reverse. Yeah. What's also coming in is release. Freedom of the mind. Less anxiety. Seeing things clearly. Saving yourself. Saving yourself. Show me this Ace of Cups in reverse. Devil in reverse. Can't show it too long. Yeah, Devil in reverse. So what's also ending is this demonic energy that has been plaguing. Spirit says plaguing. So this could be on generations. It's plagued, excuse me, the generations. Unfortunately though, we got the Star in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Some people around you ain't gonna heal. It's not your problem. All you can do is send them healing energy from a distance, you know, as much as you can. But you also have to understand that some of these patterns are deeply engraved within the bloodline. And it's only a chosen few of us who go against the norm, who vary from the script. And it could be in subtle ways. It could be in ways that you think they should have been proud of you of. That's how innocent it be. You could be thinking, oh, I'm going to do this, and they're going to be proud of me because I'm not being like how everybody else was. And it don't go like that. They be mad at you for that, you know? But that's the way it's set up. Think of everybody that you could think of who's varied from the family traditions, that tried to find a better way to be spiritually, religiously, whatever. And I don't have no qualms with religion. It's just the other shit, the indoctrination and all that. We're not about to talk about that. But if somebody is striving to like heal and be a better person, if everybody else ain't on board with that, you gonna feel alone. You know what I mean? You gonna feel alone. So that's what some of you guys are like realizing. Yes, I am a witch. I'm a very wise woman, if you want to know the etymology behind it. But yeah. So that's what you could be experiencing. It's just a lot. I feel like it's a lot for you, but it's on the discharge of everything. It's like, you ever been to the hospital or like the ER? You there for hours and then you got to do all the discharge papers. It's like that. Like, fuck, I already been in here this long. Now I got to do the discharge papers and all. Like, it's something like that. It's like, it's something heavy being released on the way out. And you've already endured a lot. 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands. So it's just like that last part just feels so like pointless. But it's still the work that needs to be done. With the Devil in reverse here. It's not in the Nine of Cups in reverse. It's not making too many people happy here. The way you moving is not the way people are used to. You may not realize it, but you have a very with the Ten of Wands energy in the after tarot, you have a you went to the ER yesterday. I hope you're doing well. You may be in this energy where like you just don't want to deal with shit. And it could be shit that people are used to you dealing with or used to you doing. But with the Ten of Wands, it became a burden because it wasn't your responsibility. Right? What's the outcome energy? The Hermit is the outcome. The Hermit, Major Arcana, Judgment, Major Arcana. Yeah. Major Arcana City in your reading tonight, bro. Everything is going to end on a good note. I know this. Six of Wands. I wasn't even looking for that card. I was looking for the other card I accidentally put in, and that one came out. Well, then that's the card that's supposed to come out because I can't find the other one. Six of Wands in the upright. Everything's going to end on a good note. You come out of this, you come out victorious in this spiritual warfare. Six of Wands in the upright with your reputation intact in the spirit realm, though, with the Judgment and the Hermit. I'm also picking up, too, with the Hermit energy, Judgment, Six of Wands. Somebody that's like highly gifted, highly skilled, highly intelligent, but they don't show it off. But it's on them and it's in them. With the Six of Wands, it's like this is somebody that's spiritual, but they probably ain't always just leading with their spirituality. The Hermit represents Virgo in the Major Arcana, which is earth energy. So this is somebody who could just be down to earth, but highly ranked with the Six of Wands in the Judgment in the spiritual realm. But you wouldn't know it because this person is the Hermit. The Hermit don't really give a fuck about being seen because they've already mastered so much that only thing that matters is that they know who they are as the Hermit in the Judgment. So this could be the energy of this person here. But the Hermit likes it that way because it keeps less traffic through their energy. The Hermit doesn't care to be surrounded by a gang of people. Now, with the Six of Wands, you would think they did. So this is somebody that'll pop out. Judgment, maybe say something that's important. And then Hermit, go back in. Like, Six of Wands is extroverted energy. It represents the sign of Leo in the Minor Arcana. So this is somebody that might like pop out. And then with the Hermit Major Arcana, they more in and they out. And it doesn't matter if that's normal to anybody or if anybody else likes that. With the Judgment, this is on brand for this Hermit. This is just somebody who favors time with themselves more than they do others. All right, let's see. Thanks to everybody who liked the video. I appreciate you. See, the Hermit is intelligent enough to know that they need time to themselves, so other people might too. And I know it's so much controversy around you welcome, Kimmy. I know there's so much controversy around people saying they're like a love you too, Marie. A low maintenance friend. Well, the hermit is on the physical level. The hermit doesn't need you to be like up under them. They actually, soon as you get there, if you go to this hermit's house, soon as you get there, they're timing to when you're gonna leave. Or if they come to yours, they time into when they're gonna leave. The hermit has spent enough time with themselves to not really crave other people's presence to a certain extent. But with the Six of Wands, they will pop out because they do like people. But for the most part, they cherish alone time. Not saying they can't be themselves around others, but they just find comfort in doing what they want to do when they want to do it, how they want to do it. Not having to inconvenience themselves to make other people comfortable. The hermit is very peculiar. Very peculiar. Okay, let's see. You guys got spontaneity, fire. Okay. So you might find yourself just randomly feeling like a burst of energy. Especially if you're a creative. You might just find yourself wanting to like randomly draw and just be drawing all night or for like a nice period of time until you got that itch scratched. You might just want to start bellowing out a song, dancing, painting. You might just want to go to some places you've never been. And it doesn't have to be like huge. It could be like, oh, I never go to that restaurant. I never go to that grocery store. I never go. Like, it's something like that. It's going to be, you're going to just feel this like knee-jerk. I don't want to say knee-jerk reaction because that's not what it is. It's like spontaneity shit. You just going to be feeling like, man, I just want to get out. I just want to do something. I just want to go dancing. I just want to. You're going to start to have like a zest for life again. There's been a fire that's like was smoldered or damn near just put out. And I feel like it's being reignited. The solar plexus is screaming. Oh, you got back in your groove, Soul Marie. That's good. Yeah, Spirit is saying that. Like, it's just something that's coming back. You may have fire in your chart somewhere. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let's read this.
This Black Friday, Jasmine will get her phone clutch for half off with JCPenney's thousands of deals. And accidentally leave the original price on it. That's what they thought that counts. Yes, JCPenney. Their price reflects comparable national brand dealers down to 11/30. See coupon for details.
I hate these, how long these ads are. You, like, what the heck? Okay. This card says, a situation calls for you to speak out. Release your fears by doing a fire walk. Connect with the element of fire. Become a fire keeper. You can do this literally by meditating with candles, praying by candlelight, or figuratively by speaking out and enjoying the things that really make you feel alive. Give yourself permission to enjoy yourself. Seize the day. Don't think, just do. Be spontaneous. Yes. Yeah. Some of you guys really need to dance. You know? I think some of you guys would do good in a dance class. Like for sensuality. pole dancing class. I just heard burlesque. So maybe that's something too. Yeah, that's very sensual. Like somebody needs to tap back into their sensuality too. That's really going to help somebody's creativeness. Yeah. Okay, let's see. You guys got crystals. But this came, oh my bad. It came out in reverse. Remember I was telling you earlier, it doesn't matter if somebody's got all the spiritual tools and stuff. That doesn't mean they're healing because it says crystals healing, but it came out in reverse. So just because somebody got all the adornments and blah, 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 doesn't mean they're doing the healing work. That could just be, the fucking facade that they wear. All right. You guys got Black Cat good luck. Period. And I didn't choose this card on my own. Because I know y'all like, you just love cats. And do. But this card came out on its own. And you got Aura at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So if you've come across a black cat recently, good luck. Or if you have a black cat, you got good luck. And you got a guardian at the gate, baby. Cats don't play. Cats are fucking mean and cute and lovable and distant and clingy. That's true, Soul Marie. Cats are the guardians. You ever notice people who don't like cats are so mean-spirited? Yeah. And the crazy thing, though, the spirit is showing me about this black cat right now, is this black cat gives you good luck even within unfortunate situations. Like you could be going through one of the toughest times of your fucking life, and here come this black cat, and you could be like, man, what are you doing here? What are you trying to tell me? Or like, I don't know. This cat is gonna show up in a way that's cosmic. It's like it's coming when you need it to come. Black cats show up when you need them, okay? And black cats are like what? The black sheep. Oh, everybody has this superstition that they're bad luck and they're evil. All their lives they've been told that. Persecuted for so long, and they're actually not. They're protectors, they're guardians, they're good luck, they're good fortune. You know, so if a black cat cross your path, knows that the universe sees your troubled spirit. And that's why that black cat is there. So even in your misfortune, you have good luck. Even in unfortunate situations, you could be simultaneously experiencing misfortune and good luck when this black cat shows up. Yeah, it is so, Marie. But you know, colonization changed that, and people just ran with it. All right, let's read this. Or my battery started dying. Okay. This card says your positive thoughts and intentions have brought about good fortune. Dismiss any negativity. Good news arrives. An offer is the one you've been waiting for. Connect with cats and their energy. Y'all better watch some fucking cat videos. It says aura observation. And see, that's the thing about cats. They read your aura. If you got a bad spirit, cats ain't gonna come by you. They don't care. They're not all friendly and appeasing like dogs. Cats don't really care. If they don't like you, they just don't like you. They're not gonna be around you. They're not gonna fake the funk. They will steer clear of you. Like, nah, I don't like your energy. You know, cats like calm, peaceful vibes. They don't like all that crazy shit, you know? But I feel like this cat spirit here, this could be your spirit animal or animal totem. But it's been observing your aura for a while, and you might start to find, if you already have a cat, you might find that your relationship is getting closer. You thought it was close already. It's gonna start getting closer. They've been healing you. If you in your bed and your cat like walks around you like in a circle, or they go through your legs or whatever, after you get out the shower, if they start like trying to re-imprint their scent on you, like they're shifting you into an aura that is at the same frequency as theirs. If they like to just walk on you randomly, let them. They are sweepers. They're healers. So you have to be very gentle with them, though. You have to be very. That's why they're worshipped so much, because of their spiritual powers. They're fucking powerful. So they need like calm, clean environments, lots of like space to do whatever they want, spaces they can climb up on. Like if you can get some bookshelves put on your wall and have a way for them to climb on that. They like to sit and look and observe. They like to look over. They like to look from above. You know what I'm saying? And so that's something going on there. You might just be seeing random cats around you. But there's something about your aura that's shifting too. All right, let's read this. This card says, observation. Always ask the question, is this for my highest good? You will witness something important. Become more aware of signs and symbols that spirit brings you. We were just talking about synchronicities and symbolism. It says, try to see the good in others. You have a gift for sensing and seeing auras. Yes, yes. Your spirit goes, like, you tapped in. You gonna know who to go towards. It's gonna be something about their aura. You just gonna be like, nah, I can go to them. I can go towards that. You know, you're gonna be able to sense. You're gonna be able to pick up cat-like instincts. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be able to read energy really well. There's also this camera too that you can. I don't know if they have it in your area, but you can go and it's like an aura camera or something. They can take a picture of you and it'll show you the color of your aura and what those colors mean. So maybe you know that already, or maybe you want to do that. Yeah, but there's a lot of heavy spiritual activity around you at this time with the Black Castor aura, and then all the cards earlier, all the major arcanas. So there's a lot of heavy spiritual activity around you. So Be still so you can pick up on things, okay? You know, and if you are experiencing anything, get guidance from somebody you trust, you know? Better to be safe than sorry, I always say. But is that all, Spirit? Oh, hold on. And tell your spirit team to cloak your energy for anybody that's trying to poke holes in your aura, trying to read your energy without your permission, without clearance. You need to set up protective wards around your energy, because you do have a spiritual spy and somebody that's just, they have nothing to offer and they're really just trying to see into your energy. They could even be like getting readings done on you, or pulling their own cards on you, or like if they know your zodiac sign, they sitting up watching readings about your sign all day. Somebody is really overly invested in your spiritual energy. Okay, Ashe, you guys got number 9, which represents endings. You got Phoenix. How's that for a happily ever after? Yeah. So there's going to be a positive outcome to what's going on, but Spirit had to learn you for a minute, show you what to look at, show you what to know. You had to go through the fire, and I feel like you've been through the fire. Okay. This card says, no matter how hopeless you may be feeling at this moment, know this: you can and will survive whatever trials you've been put through. From the ashes of the past, you shall create a storybook ending filled with beauty and resilience. All future flames will cower when they hear the whisperings of your name. Yeah, you've been through a lot. You've been burned at the stake, probably in other lifetimes too. That's why you are so guarded and peculiar in this timeline. That's why you have this resistance around certain personality types. You've been through a lot, and a lot of people have your name in their mouth, but they have your name in their mouth, but they feel guilty too. So you got a lot of people who feel guilty for the way they misjudged you, treated you, outcasted you, tried to manipulate you, play games with you. You have a lot of people who feel guilty right now for the way they treated you, because you rose as the Phoenix. Like, you could have had lots of people speaking against you, and you rose on your own. You had nobody to lend you a hand and pull you up when they saw you in the fire. They saw how people were misjudging you and treating you. So you had to rewrite the narrative of your story. People probably said you was going to end up this, or this was going to end like this, and it's not. You know? So now you might have a lot of people who know they misjudged you, but they're too much of a coward to say it. They're not going to say to you like, oh, I misjudged you. I listened to the stories. You see the storybook between her back behind her. So the stories that was told behind her. People not going to tell you, oh, I believe the stories. You're going to have people, and they don't even got shit to do with Mercury retrograde, because it's a wrap for that. I'm talking about retribution, judgment that's been called. You're going to have people who listen to stories behind your back, never told you what was said about you, but moved differently with you. You're going to have people who came up with false narratives about you in their head, and they see it ain't true. You're going to have people like that sniffing around you, because they can't believe, like, if you were all these things, how did you rise, and how did you conquer, you know? Don't give those people no space in your life. People didn't even ask your story with the book behind her. They didn't even ask your part of the story. But that's okay, because that makes the judgment even better. Because you get to telling your story, and then motherfuckers be trying to, they already coming with a contrarian spirit on them, so they gonna already be trying to find holes in your story. They already pick a side. You know what I'm saying? So, fuck that. So now every time somebody say something about you, say something about how you overcame something, or they see you overcome, they feel guilty, like, dang, I did count them out. I was acting funny with them. The phoenix goes through the fire. You could have been going through something. Motherfuckers could have act funny with you, cut you off while you was going through the fire, going through something that had nothing to do with nobody. They didn't even care. They didn't even check on you with the book behind you. They didn't even ask if you okay, what you going through. Everybody just tried to burn everybody just tried to burn you at the stake. You know what I'm saying? So you overcoming that. Everybody about to see how you overcome it. Now every time they talk about you, they gonna think about the gossip with the what it say? All future flames were coward when they hear the whisperings of your name. Yeah, I told you they was cowards at the top of the reading. So now when people talk about great things about you or congratulate you from overcoming stuff, they gonna always have that little stench of guilt on them for doubting you. But if they are goofy, they gonna think that you don't know what was said behind your back, with the book behind and her back to the book. People think that you don't know what was said or done to you behind your back because you never confronted it. You don't see the front of her. You don't see her face. Some people don't deserve being confronted. Because if you already can pick up the energy that they what the fuck shit, why would you even confront them? You already know they're going to try to gaslight you or laugh it off or shift blame or project. So what's the point? Only people you should be confronting are people that you want to work things out with and that you care about. Everybody else can fall by the wayside. Everybody else could just believe the lies. But you gotta know that they're not good judges of character. What's in books? Books have characters in them. And some people just skim the pages. So they're not good judges of character. So of course they will believe lies. And of course they will go on a witch hunt with others. Alright? Oh, hold on. I'm being told to pull from a different deck. What's up, Lynn Lou? I didn't even see you, girl. Hey, girl. And if people don't even care enough about you to ask you what happened, then you know they don't deserve to be in your life. If somebody just gonna believe some gossip or hearsay about you, they don't deserve to be in your life. That's real shit. Because everybody ain't out here doing something foul to somebody. Everybody ain't out here doing that. And you gonna get judged and you gonna be an outcast just because you're a peculiar. Oh, you was listening already, girl. Hey, thanks for popping in. Thanks for popping in, guys. Thanks, Lan Lou. You know I appreciate you, girl. Oh yeah. So I had 3 people tell me they tried to send me something and it didn't get to me. So if you're trying to send me something from my wish list, just email me. Cause I don't know. I don't know if they sending it to the wrong door or not. But a few people said they sent me some decks, and I didn't use them on the channel because I didn't get them. And y'all know if y'all send me something, I'm gonna use it on the channel. So make sure you hit me up because you might need to get a refund or tell them to resend it, you know. But if you sent me something and I didn't give you guys a shout out on the channel, it wasn't because I was being rude. I just honestly didn't get it and I didn't know. But thanks if you did, and then let me know so you can get a refund or have them resend it. Okay? All right. I know, Lin Lou, you were. And then somebody else told me, 2 other people told me too. I was so disappointed. I don't want y'all wasting y'all money. Okay, so you guys got Hearth Homecoming. Yeah. So you coming home to yourself and you see that fire. Okay, babe, I'll talk to you next week then. Thanks again. I'm sorry you sent me something and I didn't get it. Y'all know I'm not like that. I would have shouted you out on the channel by now. I was so disappointed because I didn't even know. But sometimes Amazon be being lazy. They won't even try to find your door. So just let me know, guys, so you can get a refund. Yeah, so you coming home to yourself, especially after you've completed these heavy cycles. Oh my God, it's late. We about to get off. Yeah. Let's read this. Okay. And this card says, you are in need of some good old-fashioned nurturing right now. Oh my God, we talked about that earlier, gang. It says, focus your priorities on home life for a while. A family gathering is on the cards. Take some time out to rest and heal. Oh my God. Revel in some more family time. You need to revalue your priorities. Enjoy some home cooking. Yep, gang. You need nurturing. And this is the perfect time of the year to like put your slow cooker on, have the house smelling good, put you a pot of beans on, some soup, whatever, like anything you make, add some turmeric and some black pepper to it. Turmeric don't really taste like nothing. You ain't gotta do too much, like a teaspoon and some black pepper so you can get it in. That's gonna help with any inflammation in the body. You know, like really start like making soups your medicine. Like put on your warm foods. You know, light the house up with the onions and garlic and peppers. That smell like it's really time to make home warm. If you got a fireplace, light it up. If not, turn on the heater. Like wear warm fuzzy things. This is a beautiful time to just really dive into self-care as much as you can. And we were talking about that with the Forest Wars, and I was like, your nervous system is fried. You need rest and you need recovery. And this card is talking about that. It says make home of importance right now. So if you want to splurge on decorations and comfortable pillows and all that stuff for the house, make your house your sacred space. Do it. You know, if you got the extra money here and there, you don't got to do everything at once, but just really start bringing more elements of comfort into your home. The best pillows and all the things, a nice fuzzy robe, you know, or that robe that's like a towel. So when you get out the shower, you could just put that robe on. Like stuff like that. Warm socks and scarves and all the things, you know, just lock in, okay? Go big grocery shopping. Clean out the pantry, the cupboards, the fucking fridge, all the things. Throw away stuff that's expired. And if you can, if you know your finances allow you, just restock things, get things in alignment, you know, so that you can really just lock in and take care of yourself. And if you think, oh, I'm up at like 8 o'clock in the rising, let me just go put on my slow cooker. So by like 2, 3, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, I have dinner already done. You know, like stuff like that. Start making things easier for yourself around the home. Everything in your home needs to be convenient for you because you're already fucking inconvenienced with the outside world. So everything in your home and your sacred space, yes, it does need to be convenient for you. You deserve it. Why should you have to be in your home and be stressed out and uncomfortable? No, that's supposed to be your resting space, your resting place where you rest your head. So start making things in the home more convenient for you because you're the one that has to do the work. So why shouldn't you be convenienced instead of inconvenienced? Make everything in your home oh, you did, Lynn Lucy? Yeah, spirit on it. Yeah, make everything in your home convenient for you. Shit, you deserve it. Hey, is that Shanika Jackson? They've been changing y'all names. I kind of remember the energies though. But yeah. Shamika Jackson, is that you? Yeah, start making things in your home more convenient for you. Oh, hey girl, they changed your name. YouTube been changing a lot of people's names lately. All right, we about to be done. Last one, last round. Wow, you guys got magic circle protection with Hearth Homecoming. Yeah, not only should you make your home a comfortable space, but you need to like set. And I've been telling y'all this, and ain't nobody been saying nothing, and you're not supposed to. But at the same time, you guys need to be setting up protective wards around your home so that certain energies cannot get in. Abundance can flow freely, and your home is consistently protected. Okay? Magic circle. Because I'm telling you, some energy is trying to encroach on your home space. There's an energy, an unwarranted energy. Thank you for the super chat. What the fuck? I don't think he gonna reconcile, girl, and you don't need him. You don't want him to reconcile anyway. Now, come on now. Magic circle protection. This card says improve your protection. Intense focus and intention are needed when when concentrating on protection. Keep thoughts and ideas to yourself. Do not simply trust on face value. Learn and practice through protection techniques. You are protected from all harm. Remember I was telling y'all that earlier? Just because somebody looked this way, that don't mean they tried. It says do not trust simply on face value. Learn and practice protection techniques. And I'm going to tell you something, and it's going to trigger you. It's going to trigger that cognitive dissonance in you or that stubborn energy in you. Sage does not protect you from everything, okay? Sage is for the indigenous people, okay? And some of the sage is not sourced ethically. Okay? Now, aside from that, there's other powerful herbs that you can have in your arsenal that can do what sage can do or more than sage can do. All right? There's so many other things you can use for protection. And some of you guys, you see how they got this circle of salt around the feet? Yes. Sea salt, table salt, whatever salt you have is a protection as well. And with the homecoming hearth and protection magic circle, you may need to protect the perimeter of your home. No, I was not joking. And I'm going to tell you one thing. If he did something or you did something to where it was a separation, let the separation play out. Don't worry about if he's going to reconcile. You need to be thinking about your self-worth. Is he even worth reconciling with? Or does your heart just want him? Is he, think about the truth. Because I'm the wrong person to ask. I'm not going to say, fairy tale. Is he worth reconciling with? You need to pull yourself together. Yeah, your heart wants what your heart wants, but you got to have head over heart decisions right now. All right. Now back to this. You guys need to be protecting your home space, your sacred space. It's very important right now. Okay? It says intense focus and intention are needed concerning when concentrating on protection. Yeah. So that's important. Because if you bring abundance in, you need to be able to protect it. The enemy doesn't sleep. The enemy is always up to no good. That's why Spirit gave us everything we need, herbs, all the things to protect ourselves. But home is the main focus right now, and being and nurturing yourself. They fucked up the food, okay? Now, I've been saying this for months, and y'all always think I'm a conspiracy theorist, and is. But they fucked up the food, so now you got to be more conscientious about what you putting into your body. Okay, you eating 3D meat and shit, and all this stuff. And to keep it 100, you always been eating vegetables that got shit on them. All right, it is what it is. But the source of the problem is going to be through the meat. Now, I'm not trying to convert nobody to vegetarianism or veganism, but they doing something. All right, they doing something to the foods. It's making people anxious. It's making people gain I don't even want to say unhealthy weight. It's weird weight. It's reshaping people's bodies to look almost like animals in some kind of way. It's something going on. So, juice where you can. Whatever you can do. Because shit, everybody's situation different, but there's something going on. Try to stay away from fast food as much as you can. I know I be joking with Scott about Subway, but I cook. Y'all know I'll pause this motherfucker in a minute to go start some beans or some greens or something in the oven. Like, and it's a stretch even with that because they're doing stuff to that. But you got to start really making your body and your home, it's like sacred, It's a lot of shit going on. And especially if you're in America, it's like a science experiment and shit. United States is a fucking science experiment. I don't care what nobody say. And so your mind, your body, and your spirit is fighting. Your mind, your body, and your spirit, soul, all the things is fighting because you putting this in your body, but your spirit doing this and want this. It's just a lot. And then you got these other people that's eating for their blood type, and I heard that helps. I don't know, but it's just a lot going on. So home and hearth and protection is what's important now. Um, so you can stay ready and stay equipped, and stay of sound mind. Okay. Tarot cards, so some guidance. So some of you guys may need a tarot reading, or you may need some guidance. We talked about that earlier. Go to somebody you trust, even if it's not me. But some of you guys may need to see what's on the cards for you. With the protection, you might need to see ways in which you need to protect your space. What's around you, you need to protect yourself from. But some of you guys may actually need a tarot reading, some type of guidance here. Bottom of the deck is healer, witch. And then that person called me a witch earlier. Yeah. You might, if you don't need a tarot reading, you might need to see a healer. Or the healer you see might read tarot too. I don't know your life. Okay. Or you could have been a healer in a past life and you're being called into that again to assist people in their healing with the guidance and the healer. Some of you guys may go on like a guided journey where you are ingesting certain plant medicine. If you know, you know. But there's some type of guidance that's going to help you and assist in your healing journey. And you need to seek it out. Whew, that was a lot. Okay. All right. Some of y'all must have been like, Ori, stay up. Because we have been on here way over time. I'm about to end this shit in a minute, though. Alright, so as soon as I open the deck, you got Archangel Michael at the bottom of the deck. So, if you feel alone in this world, you got Archangel Michael. Alright, if you don't know anything, study about Archangel Michael. But, if you don't got nobody, you got Archangel Michael. Alright, because sometimes, what they say, when your family forsake you, spirit will take you or something like that. All right, so if you feel alone in this world, you feel like you don't know who your ancestors are, you don't have nobody to help you, protect you, call on your benevolent ancestors, but call on Archangel Michael if you need protection. All right. All right, let's see. Yeah, you guys got door to personal healing and happiness. Number 34, which breaks down to the 7, the God number, the number of completion. So you're wrapping some things up, certain stuff that you've been healing, and healing isn't linear. So you close in one door and you walk in on a path to another. but there's going to be some relief here, some happiness. You know, look at the things that you have healed, show them grace before you just start rushing to move on to something else, because that's how your nervous system getting wrecked too. You know that you need to have patience and grace with yourself while you healing. Now that's not saying you project and don't take accountability and scapegoat shit. That's like, sometimes you fall off the thing, but on the wheel or whatever they call it, and you get back on. You're not going to be perfect in your healing journey, but at least you trying and taking accountability and holding yourself to consistency here. And that's where you're going to find that you're going to see the results of the healing and happiness. Okay, this card says, new beginnings in your personal life. This card is a harbinger of positive change. The beautiful light-filled door opens into a lush, rainbow-lit spring filled with vibrant lotus flowers. Whether you're working on some inner healing, such as breaking an addiction, or looking to make some external changes, such as finding a new place to live, this card signals that your life is opening up and new opportunities are about to appear. The changes you've been working on are ready to blossom with wonderful results. So make sure you see your personal intentions through with continued action and optimistic expectations. Affirmation. I am strong, focused, and self-directed. I have the power to create wonderful new realities in my life. All right, gang. So that was your reading. Okay. Good luck on everything. All right, you got this. Stay focused, stay consistent with yourself, hold yourself accountable, but also show yourself grace. All right, gang. Until next time. Oh, wait. No. All right, gang. That was your High Priestess reading. Everything you need from me will be in the description box below. How to book a personal reading or purchase anything from our websites. My Amazon wish list, and how to donate to the channel. All right, gang. Until next time, take good care of yourselves and each other if you can. Sending you love. Peace.